Hello everyone, my name is Saurabh Kumar, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department, Engineering College, Jhalawar. So we are continuing our topic group technology. As we have already discussed, there are four methods: visual inspection method, composite part method, production flow analysis, and part classification and coding. We already talked about visual inspection method and composite part method. So now we will discuss about production flow analysis. So what is production flow analysis? So in this method, we use the information of containing root sheet rather than part drawing. In last composite part or in visual inspection, we are using mainly part drawing because by visual inspection we are seeing, so we are seeing the drawing or physical part. But in this, we use the root sheet. What is root sheet? Root sheet is for a particular part. It contains the what is sequence of operation required for that part. Okay, that is root sheet. So we use the root sheet information to make the part memories. The work part with identical or similar roots are classified into part memories. Okay, so there are procedure for production flow as follows. There are three steps are there. First we do data collection. We collect the data such as part number and operation sequence is collected from manufacturing data containing the root sheet. First we collect all the data in root from the root sheet. Then what we do? Sorting. Second step, sorting. In the sorting, parts are separated and arranged into groups according to their similar or identical routing. Okay. First we do collect the data. Then we do sorting part in different parts. Then third is preparing of the chart. What we do in chart? The chart is tabulated of the process or machine code. Tabulation. The chart is tabulation of process or machine code, number of all the parts of part family. We will see next what is it. In this tabulation, the entries are cross marked X. And third is C. The cross mark X indicates ith part requiring jth machine. And if there is no machining required for that part, means I j is equal to 0. Means what is the ith part? Like we have 10 machines and 5 parts. For first machine, the first part we required 2, 3 and 5, and second part we required 1, 3 and 5. So for second part we don't require 2 machines, second machine. So means I 1 and 2 is equal to 0. Means for I, that I means second part and j means machine. For that machine we don't require machining, like we understand by the tabular. For that we making like this chart. In this chart, here we put machine numbers, which machines we have, and this put which part we have to produce. So like we have fourth part number. For fourth part number, which machine we required? Machine number 5, machine number 2, machine number 7 and machine number 9. We don't require 6, 4, 1, 3, 11, 8 and 10. Like in second part number we required 5, 2, 6, 7. Other we don't require. Like that all we can see where is cross mark means we required that part for that machine. Means fourth part we required fifth machine, fourth part we required second machine, fourth part we don't require sixth machine. Like here we don't have cross mark. Means that blank space means we have x 4 6 is equal to 0. We now you understand. X x2 9 is equal to 0, x2 4 is equal to 0. We have seen in last xij is equal to 0 means I is that part number and j is machine number. Okay, where is a blank space means that part number and machine number put space is equal to 0. Okay, now you understand what's meaning of ij is equal to 0 means that part don't require that machine. It is very simple. Only that part required that machining, we put X or cross mark. So now we can see from that chart easily that machine 4 required 5 to 7 9, machine 2 required 5 to 6 7, machine 6 required 5 6 7 9, like that. So what is production flow analysis? Production flow analysis is method of identifying part of families in associate machine grouping that uses the information contained in the process plans rather than on part drawing. Means what we are doing is we using the information of process plan or root sheet information rather than part drawing or physical. They work part with identical or similar process plans are classified into part families, and these families can be used for form their logical machine cell or group technology layout. So which have identical or similar process plans we can put in part families. The procedure is production flow analysis must begin by identifying the scope of the study, which means deciding on the population of part to be analyzed. Okay, so this is the production flow analysis. So you understand the production flow analysis. Now in next lecture we will discuss the next topic, which is part classification and coding. Okay.